Okay. Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning. Today is August 5th, 2025. What does that mean? What's today?
It's our anniversary. 19
We
years.
are celebrating 19 years of marriage today. Like literally. And I'm sorry if it's a little blurry, but I just thought this background was beautiful. We're in our hotel room in Panama City, Panama. We typically we'll save that for later. We'll save that for later. But we're gonna answer a couple questions, right? So whenever we tell people we've been married for the first 18 years and now 19, they are amazed, right? Because first of all, we're only 20, right? We're so young. But marriage is different now. Like people don't typically stay married as long as they used to. Divorce is an option for so many people. Some people didn't do the work prior to getting married, all the things. So it's a long time. And we just wanted to come and share just a little bit about how we got here. So we're going to ask a couple questions and we're going to answer them. My husband wanted to do a preview first. Like
That's
he
right.
wanted to test it. I said, no, let's be authentic. So we'll see how this goes. We're going to post it either way.
She forgot I'm from 12th Street. I don't say anything.
So the first question is, if we met a new couple, what would our marriage advice be? How did we get here?
I would say be equally yoked, going to church, praying together.
Absolutely. I think praying together is essential. I honestly don't know how we would have made it without prayer.
Woo.
Second question is, how do we keep it new and fresh? How do we do that?
Dating.
Yeah, we date. We go on a vacation at least one every year. So for our anniversary, we go somewhere every year. Even in those times when we didn't have a whole lot of money, we made it work. We would travel somewhere that was a drive or a cheap flight, or we've even stayed in a hotel close by before just because we wanted to make sure we got that quality time. I also think that it's important to know yourself, right? So make sure you are confident in who you are and be able to spend some time with you and do the work within you in order to make the marriage work. I know a lot of times we can blame the partner, but we also have work. Unfortunately, I had a lot of work that needed to be done.
Respect and communication as well.
I agree. Respecting each other, communicating, understanding that there's differences. So let's talk a little bit about how it started. people laugh at that because it's a little different than
Let you share that.
Different than how things usually start. We fell in love literally in 7 days. So we knew each other from a long time ago. He was a friend of the family, best friend with one of my cousins. And he came up to visit. He went to Hampton and he played football and they were going to honor his football team. So he came up to visit and he saw my picture. I'm going to tell the true story because sometimes he fudges it and acts like it was so happenstance and it wasn't. He saw my picture at my aunt's house and he had to find me. So I think he had love at first sight. Did you have love at first sight?
I would say so.
So he had to find me and
Tonica, little sister.
That's right. And then we had to, we talked really about, both studied sociology. We talked about homelessness and just a lot of conversation. But I'll tell you, it's a couple things that I knew. He went back to Atlanta. I was here. I was in Virginia. And one of the things that he did when we met, the first day we met, is he gave me every phone number, right? He gave me his house number, his cell number, his work number, his mama number. I was like, oh, he's serious, right? Because I had so many years of people playing games. And then another thing that happened is I had Jordan at the time, and he hadn't met Jordan. And we were talking about school uniforms. I couldn't find certain school uniforms, and Jordan at that time loved bow ties. He still is a dresser, but he loved bow ties, and I couldn't find the bow ties. I think the next day, I don't know if he did a overnight shipment, but the next day we had a package, and it had every color bow tie and loads of school uniforms. And that's when I knew. And when did you know?
When I saw that picture.
He saw it at first sight. At first sight. Do you have any questions you want to
No.
ask? You don't.
No, I'm simple. Straight to the point.
So what we'll say is we'll do this a little bit more frequently. If you have any questions you'd like us to answer, go ahead and leave those in the comments. We love you. We're here to support you. Oh, another thing I want to say. I've always thought that our marriage was bigger than us, right? So of course we love each other and we are the union. We have a covenant that we pledge before God. We have a responsibility to our boys. We raised 2 boys, Jordan and Jackson, 24 and 18. We are empty nesters. Not really, but kind of. But we were committed to staying together because people need models of what it looks like to have real marriage, real ups, real downs, real happies, real lows, and still push through. And so I think part of it was that we were committed to staying together no matter what. We were talking yesterday. We've never actually had a real separation. Like we've never taken a real time out. And I done said, I'm not doing this no more. And he done went and stayed in the truck. But never have we had a real breakup. And that's because of the covenant. Like that's because of
Love conquers all.
Exactly. And we had a commitment to one another and a commitment to all of you. We'll share another secret that you may be able to tell. Can you tell? We'll talk about it on the next video. But we're here to see Panama Canal, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.